got my table up. Now I can actually sit here and spread out my work. It's really comfy and cozy, and it fits the bench. It's conveniently fits the bench like it was made for it. And the funny thing is, I made the bench and then I checked the table when I was putting this all together originally, before I had the carpet in the RV, and the table fits the bench so perfectly. It's incredible. I love it. I'm sitting here. You can see the TV on. The laptop is connected to that as a monitor. And I'm sitting here doing my latest video. Working on that right now from the extreme comfort and convenience of my new office. It is really amazing. I've got the chair I usually sit in is sitting off the side folded up right now. My tray table, I'm actually going to take it out. That used to be what I kept my mouse and keyboard on. That's going to go away now. And if needed, I can always take this table out and have a lot of room in here, as you had seen yesterday before I had it up. So it's really coming along nicely now. It's really good. Speaking of good, I did the skirting today, and my feet are not cold. I am not freezing for the first time ever. Now, I don't know if it's just because of the skirting or because it's not windy right now. There's a dead calm, so it's like the calm before the storm. We have severe winds coming up. But I feel a uniform warmth in this place. Actually, let me go on here. Let me take you to the bedroom. Hold on. Alright, we've got 57 in the bedroom and 39 on the porch. What was it, 28 outside or something like that right now. So the wood stove is heating up the porch nicely, and 58, oh, that just went up a little bit, 58 degrees right here in the bedroom. So it's not bad. It is very comfortable. I don't feel cold at all in this place right now. It's really nice. I just like to point out it's after 11 at night. It's 71 by the ceiling, 28 out, and it feels nice and cozy in here. I think I'm finally winning the battle. It is calm outside, so there's no wind, so I'm not sure, but with the foil, the new flooring, the skirting, the floor does not feel cold for the first time ever. So I think I'm winning something here. I think I'm gaining ground. Well, I think the skirting made a big difference. 69 inside, 25 out, and windy. It's showing 4.5 miles an hour wind right now, but it gets really gusty and strong out there, and it's going to get worse. I just cannot believe the difference here. It feels warm in this place. It's 53 in the bedroom, and it's really windy out. I'm starting to think my wind gauge here isn't very good, because it only shows an average. It doesn't show the gusts. It's showing 5.4 miles an hour right now. Wind turbine is spinning up like mad and continuously going. So I can't believe it's comfortable in here. So now I've got the double insulated floor. I've got the covered in reflective foil. I got the curtains and the reflective foil on the windows. Now I've got the skirting. And that skirting made a huge difference, I think, because normally 25 degrees out and extreme winds like we've got now, there's stuff blowing all over outside. Normally I'd be freezing right now. The wind is really intense. It worries me. And it's coming from the opposite direction of what I prepared for. Opposite of where it always comes from. So I have to see if I can batten things down in the other direction. The wind never really comes from that direction. And I'm going to have to figure a way to keep that porch roof from ripping off, because it's really peeling right over backwards. My greenhouse is suffering terribly. Well, you won't see it from here, but see, the porch roof is ripping right up in the air. I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to do something soon. The greenhouse is shredded completely, and it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to lose everything if I don't get out there and start tying everything down. I gotta figure out what to put on there. I gotta hang a weight from there or something. Maybe a clamp with a rope with some rocks, I think is what I'll do, so it doesn't rip the shreds on me. Well, the wind is coming on and it is getting colder. It's still 68 at the ceiling, but it's getting colder on the floor. Although I do believe that the skirting is making a huge difference. I think I'd be freezing terribly, because it's only what is it outside? 26 and dropping. It went down a little bit. It's only 26 at 9 a.m. So I did go out real quick just after recording that little clip, and I put a clamp on the roof, and that seems to be helping for now. I just went and real quick put a clamp on there, and I'll keep an eye on it, but that seems to be helping for now to keep that from ripping up. It's 20 minutes to 11, and I'm having a terrible time getting the fire going. This wind is blowing the wind is blowing right down the chimney. I can't get a fire to keep going today. Funny, now that I've got the skirting in an RV and everything's good there, I can't get the fire to keep going because of the wind being so insane. It just keeps going out. Nothing I can do is helping. Really having a struggle here. It's getting colder inside because the wind is so bad and I have no heat. I could use propane, but that costs money, and I do have a wood stove, which I hope I can get working here. Now it only burns with the damper wide open. As soon as I shut it, the fire goes out. Done. And smoke is coming out, constantly coming out backwards. The wind is so insane, it's blowing the exhaust right straight down instead of venting it out properly the way it's supposed to. Really having a struggle here. It's funny how you get one thing fixed and then you have to worry about another. Well, life in the forest and off the grid is not simple, and it's not going to be all cozy, happy times. Not on a budget anyway. Some people might have it better if they got a lot of money, but not here. The wind is getting stronger and the temperature is going down inside. It's 63 in, although it's 30 out. Let me show you. I might be able to show you the... Now, it comes in gusts. I don't know if you can see the leaves blowing and stuff, but it comes and goes. And it's just blasting power. I'll take you outside later on and show some stuff flying around. There's debris flying around, so I'm pretty much staying inside today for safety. It is actually recommended on the Weather Service broadcast, recommended staying inside. And it's just going to get worse. I think this is just the beginning from what I understood. So it's going to be an interesting day. I keep just running out to secure things as they fly loose. Whoa. Can you see the trees moving? They're always twisting and turning every which way. Sorry, you probably can't hear me. The trees are just twisting and turning in every direction. Actually, that's scary. I don't even know if I'm safe in the RV, to be honest. I wonder if I should get out of here. There is warnings of trees coming down and harming homes and blocking roadways. That was part of the severe warnings they put out. So, yeah, I don't know where it's safer, to sit here in the RV and just hope, or to go somewhere. But it's strong winds. It comes in really strong blasting gusts. And it's quite cold, so I'm going back in. Right now, I'm going to seal off this refrigerator in front of the door. It is just a piece of sheet metal between me and the outdoors right here. It's disgustingly cold. Now, I don't have anything for that right now. I have to get some styrofoam insulation later on for that. The problem is the gap between there and the door is not very thick, and even less so on this side. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can use there. And it's a small piece, it's a small area, so maybe if I can find some smaller pieces of foam laying around somewhere, foam insulation will probably be best. It's thick and rigid, and then I can glue that to the wall and glue the carpeting on that. But for now, I have to get this sealed off, and the boards, the floorboards are cold as well. There's nothing here but board. There's a metal frame down here, and then just a board between me and the outside world. So this doorway is a horrible, horrible refrigerator. Actually, I've literally used it as a refrigerator since I got home. And I've actually had stuff freeze down there, if that tells you anything how cold it is. So I've got a piece of scrap wood from my entertainment center that I have left over. A couple pieces of scrap wood here I'm going to put down as a backstop for that. And I'm going to proceed to set this up so that I can close this. There's a gap down there. I don't know if you can see in there very well. There's a big space in there that I can put my hand in that deep. And that'll be closed off. And that'll be a dead air pocket, which will help insulate better. And then I'll put my foam padding and my carpeting all across the whole stairwell, and hopefully improve the warmth in this RV and help retain heat better. First, I have to put a backstop for the kicker board here. So I've got some wood here, and this kicker board will come down and then be screwed under there and here. I think I'm going to pre-drill that to make it go easier. Find my drill bits. Oh, there they are. Okay, right-handed, I'm terrible with this thing, so let me see if I can handle this. See if I can get this to hold up. Good. There's not going to be any real force on it. It's just going to hold the kicker board in place, and then hold the carpet, which will be attached to that. Okay. Now I'll go cut the kicker board. Be back in a minute. Need an extension on this thing. I don't know if I should screw through the plywood if I can staple. I think I need a hammer for that, but I think staples would be better into the plywood. Good. Should be fine. Good. Yeah, that'll work. There won't be any real pressure on that, so that's just going to be a bit of an insulating space. Now, measure my foam. I've got the foam sheeting underneath the camera tripod, funny enough. I guess I'll just measure it and cut it, staple that in place. I got enough to go over this, go over both stairs and the backdrop, I think. Should be able to insulate this whole area. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this to shape and come back in a minute. Sorry, forgot to turn on the camera. I got the stairs, I got the padding on the stairs. I had to do this little piece yet. Cut that, fit it, and staple that on. When I get the padding, I sort of folded it down instead of cutting so much. I think that'll be fine. Rather than cutting, because then I would have had to cut another piece and have a bunch of scrap. And it fit perfectly in there. I don't know if you can see that. But they fit together just about perfect. So to save material, I just did that and folded it around. And I got a couple little pieces of scrap yet to do this part here. And then I'm not sure if I should just glue the foam padding on there and glue the carpet. There wouldn't be any solid base to. Yeah, I don't think it would hold up well if I just glued foam this padding down. I think I'll get rigid foam insulation and glue the foam insulation on and then glue carpet onto that. I think that'd be best, and a better R factor anyway. Okay, that'll already make a difference there. There's no more wind blowing through here. There was an actual gap in there I stuffed with some insulation earlier. There was wind blowing through here, so that's definitely going to make a difference. So eventually, hey, by summer I'll have the RV ready for winter. How funny is that? I finally cut off this flap that I've been folding back and forth every night, and I've set it in here. Now, too bad it's not going to fit all the way across, so I'm going to have to cut a separate piece for the bottom out of some scrap that I have left. But I can piece this in here. I'm going to start up flush with the top of this part here, and then staple it in and work my way down. Actually, no, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up, and then cut off the excess flush with the top. So hopefully the staples will work on this. I hope. Well, that's a crooked cut, so I'll put this part down. Working with carpet is messy. All the fibers flop out all over the place. Okay, I'm going to start like that. And then I fold it up and over and flow along. And then cut off the excess at the top when I get up here. Try to do it like that and hope the staples will work. Alright, I'm going to be in the way of the camera, so I'll come back later. Okay, there's my carpeted steps so far. Again, some people might wonder why I didn't do this, but I left for Australia and never got around to finishing this because I wasn't here. And time doesn't sit still. It flies by pretty quickly. So it's good to be finishing it now. I'm going to have to get some trim for this eventually. Actually pretty soon. Sooner is better. My cat likes to eat the carpet stuff, the plastic from this, and she gets sick on it. Then I get to clean it up. So I definitely need to cover these ends right away. So, carpeted steps, very nice. Well, I'll finish this and then I'll go out and look for a piece for that bottom step. The last piece of the puzzle. I'll have to get some trim for that. Okay, there it is. Eventually the staples will disappear because the carpet fluff will come up around them. What I did is try to dig the stapler end in deep for each staple so I don't pull the fibers down. I try to staple in between and around the fibers, and then I can fluff this out a bit and the staples will be invisible. Well, there, carpeted stairway all the way across. I just need trim pieces for the edges and there in the flap. I should put one down there in the fold and up on top and all around the edges here. And I've got myself a nice nice start here on a good RV. So that's it for now. That'll definitely help tonight. I chopped up about half my wood pile today. There isn't a whole lot left, but I cut a bunch. I got some inside. That one's all sectioned off. I just got to kick it apart. Anyway, I don't have much left there. It's going down. Good old chainsaw. That's the one I got for free last year and somebody gave me the chain for. I want to say thank you again. That is really a nice tool. This is saving my life, literally, out here. Now I gotta split my wood. Sorry, I won't look at the ground anymore when I walk. I have a habit of dragging my camera when I walk. So I've got some wood in here already. It's only 30 degrees today. It's not getting warm. But with the skirting on the RV, it's good. I got a little bit in here I just brought in. That's good fire starting wood there. But anyway, just wanted to show you what I'm up to. Well, Just got done cutting and splitting wood and hauling it inside. You may remember last time we had a really windy day. I was freezing miserably. I couldn't keep it warm in here for anything. And now my feet are sweating today. That is a good thing. And I have the propane heater off. Can't see it from here, but the thermometer is showing 75 indoors and 30 out with strong winds, sustained strong winds all day today, and I'm feeling warm and cozy. I'm sitting here in my t-shirt and the fire is just on low. It's all dampered off nicely, so this is good. All the work I've done in here, I still have to tack this wall up though. I might do that yet today. I have to get my brad nailer. The liquid nails came apart while I was in Australia. The wall is just hanging by one little clamp. The wall just completely came off while I was in Australia. I'm not really pleased with liquid nails. I know people use it all the time, but it hasn't done any good for me. And I had that thing clamped on for days before I took the clamps off. But it just came undone. Well, anyway, I got the stairwell done. I got the double insulation on the floor here. The stairwell done. I'll be getting that wall back up soon. I've got curtain rods to hang that I bought last year. I still have to get them up, especially around the door and a couple of the other windows. Every day, just keep picking away. Every single day, improving my life better and better in here. I have to move my thing so it doesn't shut down. A high of 30 today and a low of 10. It's going to be cold tonight. I'm so happy I skirted this RV and redid the flooring. Tomorrow will be like a heat wave in comparison. Tomorrow's high will be tomorrow's low will be today's high. How funny is that? So, one more horrible night to get through tonight, and then tomorrow it's easy days, it looks like. It's 5:30, 28 out, and still 72 inside. And let me show you the bathroom over here. Yeah, the bed's a mess. My cat jumps up and down on it playing all day long. We have, I hope you can see that, 61, 62 in the bedroom and 43 in the porch. So it's very nice, very, very nice. I've had the wood stove on low all day, and it's a nice amount of heat just radiating out of there all day long with just barely any wood burning at all. So it's good. The skirting, I think, made a huge difference, as well as insulating the floor in the living room. And there's my hat and gloves ready to go out the door. I also put a little rug here, just for a high traffic area. And anyway, insulating the floor and the stairwell, I think it's going to make a huge difference in here. So, well, I'm out of here heading to church. Grab my hat and gloves and head out the door. See you guys later.